folks, we're here for another I Love Beer show. We're over at Cheers Bar again in Harmon and Maryland here in Las Vegas. This is like our home joint at this point, right? We do a lot of shows here, and we do it here for a lot of reasons because they have a lot of really good beer here, right?
Absolutely.
So
and a lot of good beer specials.
A lot of good beer specials, a lot of good people too.
Right, absolutely.
Right? We got a few people behind us holding up the banner, right? And a couple people in the bar. In the background here too, everyone's having a good time at Cheers. So let's kind of get into it a little bit here. We got to the bar and we started drinking this Batch 19 beer. Batch 19. Have you heard of Batch 19 before?
Never heard of it, but
it's actually not a bad beer. I was actually pleasantly surprised on this beer. Because usually when you come to a bar, you don't know what beer to drink.
Right.
You're drinking like Bud or something like this.
They're normal.
And someone gives you a Batch 19, it's different, right?
Absolutely. I got disease. You gotta try it because it's different. So we're trying it and it's pretty good. It tastes like an IPA almost.
It does. It tastes kind of like an IPA. And I think, who makes this stuff? Do you know?
I absolutely do not know.
Coors. It's Coors. Our beer specialism that knows. And again, Coors beer makes the Batch 19. I'll bet, just a guess, but I think they tried 18 versions before they got to this one.
This is number 19, right? And it was the hit.
It's kind of like, I'm just like throwing it out there.
Exactly.
Right?
This is the one they came up with.
So it's kind of like an IPA, right? It's got a, I like the bottle too. The bottle's kind of cool.
Prohibition style lager, it says.
Yeah. What does it say?
Pre-Prohibition style lager.
So they brewed this like pre-Prohibition. Unbelievable.
Yeah. And they were competing with Anheuser-Busch apparently.
Right. How did Prohibition never happen? Isn't that amazing?
A bunch of sober people.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, how do you stop people from drinking beer? It doesn't make any sense, does it? No. I mean, what are they thinking? And now this being pre-Prohibition beer, this is like a beer recipe that they did before. This is like really old then.
Absolutely.
This shouldn't be new to us. We should have heard of this before. Batch 19 was probably brewed back in 19 whatever it was, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the Prohibition was out there. 1938. A wealth of knowledge behind us.
We do have a lot of knowledge.
A wealth of knowledge behind us.
That's why they're holding the sign.
Yeah. So anyway, okay, so you can get Batch 19 right here, probably.
Yeah, absolutely. We can get it here tonight. It's on special for $2 a bottle.
$2 a bottle.
Until they're gone.
Right.
You can probably get it at any local liquor store.
Is this a special that they always have here, you think, for Batch 19, or is this new?
This is new. Yeah, they don't normally carry it. I'm sure that they brought it in they're trying to see how it goes.
Maybe they're bringing beers like this because they know the I Love Beer show is broadcasting here a lot.
That is also a very strong possibility.
I feel
we're just now established this as a home base.
Yeah.
So they're bringing in whatever they can to get us to.
I feel like we're bringing this bar to a higher level.
Yeah,
don't you know? Sporting events, we come here, right? Video poker, we come here.
Video poker. Also, Saturday nights, we usually do a show. They have open mic starting at 10. A good friend, Jeff Haley, hosts that. Right. And anybody can bring their instruments down and sing and play and whatever they want to do. So it all turns into one big good time. Yep. We got good beer, good people, good music.
Yeah, it's getting a little loud here now with the music for some reason.
It is, yeah. The jukebox is up a little bit. I wouldn't go handle that right now, but I don't want to interrupt the show for it. So we'll just let that slide. Last time we did a show here, it was a little louder. So,
yeah, and by the way, we're working on getting like an actual microphone for these shows now.
Yes, we'll be right
so nobody can hear us. We can say whatever we want.
Yeah.
People see the beer, but I don't even know if they
can taste the beer.
They can taste it. Batch 19. Batch 19. I like the way the label looks kind of cool. You can see the label on this thing too. It's really cool. I like this. I like it a lot. I judge a beer by its label.
Yeah, that's usually a good start for me too. A couple beers I've had in the past had really cool labels, so I had it like, what was one of my favorites was Foxtrot something. I drank it once and was because of the label.
Yeah.
And
right.
It was a little strong for me, but it was good. Just a little strong.
See, it's unlike last week. If you watched last week's video about Beer Fest, when you go to Beer Fest, you don't really care what the label is because you're drinking all kinds of different beers, and it's there, you're there to taste it anyway.
We tasted everything,
and we tasted everything. If you weren't at that event, really, you missed a lot. But again, that's why we do the show. We bring the beers to you, so you can go out there and find Batch 19 somewhere local to you. If you're not local to here in Vegas, but if you are local to here in Vegas. What time is it right now? You got to get down to Cheers tonight.
9:35.
Tonight they have open night, right? What do they do at open mic?
They got a host, like I said, Jeff Rayleigh. He brings in all the equipment for the most part. And if you got any instrumental talent or singing talent, you can come on down and show your skills.
So it's not karaoke?
No karaoke. No karaoke is pretty much not allowed.
Wow. Okay. That's interesting.
But you can do whatever. Basically, it's kind of karaoke with your music.
Yeah.
We got a lot of regular singers that come in here that I recognize from other places as well, and they make a good night of it.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have something other than a jukebox playing in your ear all night.
Right.
A lot of originals too as well. Guys selling t-shirts out of the bar. So it's a good time. And like I said, it's still a good beer.
This is good.
I'm enjoying it now. Really enjoying it.
One thing that's really strange about Cheers, not really strange, it's not what you'd expect. When I first got here, this place is right by UNLV. Right by the UNLV campus, right? So you would expect a lot of UNLV students to be here, right?
Yeah.
It's really not the case, is it?
This bar has been here 32 years, I think.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of regulars, a lot of old locals that come in here.
And who's the best bartender in town?
Tory Field.
Right.
The one behind the bar.
The one behind the bar, you can't see her again. But she's the one that will be here behind the bar, giving you the specials on all kinds of beers, Batch 19 per se, right? But many others, right?
Yeah, shots. So we have shot specials tonight. On most nights that Tori works, there are shot specials Thursday through to Sunday, by the way, 4 to 12.
Right.
Come on down and she'll take care of you, especially if you mention the beer show.
That's for sure.
We got an extra special.
We got a beer show t-shirt hanging in the back there, I see.
We do.
Just like that.
T-shirt.
Yep.
Just like this one.
When we do these events now, we're actually going to start giving these away to people at the show itself, not online. You have to actually come down physically to see the show, and we'll be giving these away, based on a whole bunch of contests, right? We're not going to be shooting in the crowd and doing a baseball game.
Yeah.
That's not going to work.
I'm off the fire department. I would if I could do that.
Right.
Like to shoot at people.
But again, it's fun. You come down here, learn a little bit about beers, and have some good drinks, right?
Absolutely.
Speaking of good drinks, I wonder how this works with a car bomb, right? Irish car bomb things?
Yeah. Like I'm drinking Guinness with this.
Right.
So I'm about to find out how well this goes with the
Yeah, I think it's going to happen by the end of the night.
Oh, absolutely. If you guys can come down here and say I love the beer show, I'll buy you a car.
Wow, how about that?
As long as you leave it in the building.
And it happens tonight.
Tonight.
You got to be local to Vegas unless you're. Oh, you know what? That's another thing. Beer Week in San Diego. Can you imagine? We're actually broadcasting here in Vegas, but San Diego is having Beer Week there. Started yesterday and it goes all week long.
Yeah.
Now, wouldn't you love to go there?
I would love to. I'm actually going to San Diego tomorrow and a bike and
You're going tomorrow?
I did.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Oh, man.
I leave in the morning for San Diego, and hopefully I'll be able to link up with some of this festivities going on down there, and maybe I can get with my man Ron.
How about that?
Link up some information.
Well, you have at least wear your I Would Beer shirt t-shirt, right?
Definitely wearing the t-shirt. Definitely spreading the word down there. I'll be down there for a while. I'll just walk in the building.
Elvis is in the building.
Gotta have an Elvis.
Gotta have an
Las
Elvis.
Vegas, right? Gotta have an Elvis. So anyway, so Beer Week in San Diego. Batch 19 tonight here at Cheers. Cheers again. We forgot to mention that there's also video poker here, right? Did we mention that?
Yeah.
And pool tables.
Pool tables.
Right?
4 tables, 3 tables. There's a pool tournament going on right now as we speak.
You can play pool for -19s.
Yes.
You can play for that.
I will play you a game of pool for that.
Right. And great people. We have great people. People who just
UNLV games are always on.
UNLV games are
Always UNLV
You know what we
games
did
on
tonight?
there.
We just asked people to hold this banner to be part of the show. They're like, sure. These are great people here.
Yes.
They really are great people.
Always good people.
So,
you always find them in here on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Other nights as well, but Saturdays we actually like to come in.
I hear something in the background. Okay, so you want to find out when the next show is? You text the word beer to 69302 on your cell phone. Put it on our work list, and you can find out about items like this right from your phone. You'll get a text message about a half hour before the event, and maybe we'll send them out a little bit earlier than that, so people actually go to the event and they're local.
Yes.
You gotta be local, folks.
And
if you're not living in Vegas, something's wrong with you.
Yeah, they gotta be.
Yeah, I mean, look at the people in the East Coast. Oh my God, New York, New Jersey, man, they got hit by that Frankenstorm.
Yeah, you know.
Oh man, I have a lot of people I know back in New York, and it's devastation.
The story about that is Anheuser-Busch actually stopped one of their beer lines on the East Coast to produce drinking water for the Sandy victims.
Really?
That was really cool. They
That was
actually
really cool.
came in an Anheuser can and said water on it, drinking water instead of beer, of course. But yeah, they actually stopped one of their lines and took care of the victims. So that was really good. There's a bump to Anheuser-Busch. Thumbs
excellent.
up for those guys down there.
Beautiful. That's good. You got prayers to all the people out there. You guys have a lot to deal with, but again, you should be out in Vegas. The weather's perfect. There's never any hurricanes. There's no storms. There's no earthquakes. Right?
Never.
Just good beer at places like Cheers. Right?
Yes.
So. All right. So what do you think?
We can wrap it up and
wrap it up.
drink
Go to the
those
show.
car bombs.
There's car bombs waiting. There's a lot of things waiting here. Text beer 69302. Show up tonight, by the way. You could be watching this live, or you could be watching on the archive. Either way.
Yeah.
Cheers. It's got to be right around you if you live in Vegas. And again, it's not just a college bar. This is a fun place. Trust us. That's why we do the shows here.
Good place to lose some money and make some friends.
Great. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good night. Thanks for watching the show. And thanks for all our helpers here. Cheers. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you guys out there for chatting with your show.
Great.
We'll see you